Once upon a time, in a not-so-far-away land, a young princess
I think this is a female.
encountered 3 male suitors, the devoted partner, the Casanova, and the bachelor.
Males with blue chins are monogamous, so they will mate with one female. Males with orange chins will have multiple females, and they'll try to protect all those females the best they can. And then males with yellow chins, they're sneaker males, so they'll sneak in and try to mate with another male's female.
It's not exactly a love story. Researchers describe the side-blotched lizard's mating strategies as an evolutionary game of rock, paper, scissors.
So one color always does better than the other color. That color does better than the third color, and the third color does better than the first color. So this results in some cool evolutionary dynamics over time.
Lizards' reproductive behavior is one thing they're looking to uncover.
Nope.
But these researchers from Cal Poly San Luis Obispo teamed up with Conservancy scientists
Something like this side.
to find out how and when the lizards got to Catalina Island.
They have different colonization histories between the different islands, and Catalina is an interesting one because it's a really big island and it's always been separated from the mainland, which is kind of unique. So they somehow got out here, and we're trying to figure out what they're doing.
So the researchers turn over rocks and peer through tall grass until, like Cupid's arrow, they snare these reptile Romeos.
We use lassos to do that, so it's basically like a fishing pole with a string on the end of it, and it's like a little slip knot on the end, and you just slip it around the lizard's head and pull back towards the base of the tail very gently and pick it up, and then you've got a lizard on a line.
Yes! Yeah!
Their body weight, they have such, it's 3.1 grams, 3.2 grams. So they do weigh much, and then this doesn't really tighten, so it catches the back of their skull, and mostly it's just keeping them from falling down. So
in other words, they don't have enough weight to pull down on the
for it to tighten.
For it to tighten.
Exactly, yeah.
They measure its length and weight,
3.2.
record its color, pattern, and sex. A piece of tail is taken as a sample for genomic sequencing.
They have adaptations for that tail to break in a particular spot. And so we pinch and pull off a little bit of tail, and that actually allows that tail to then grow back for that lizard.
The tail breaks free when the lizard is caught by a predator. The segment continues to move, distracting its would-be captor as the lizard gets away. The samples will be compared against lizards on other Channel Islands to determine a possible lineage.
If I can line up when lizards got to each island with human events, then maybe we can know whether or not humans moved the lizards to the islands, right? And maybe that could have been the Tongva on Catalina, or the Chumash on the northern islands, or it could have been the Navy, or it could be all of this movement that we're doing today.
We may never know if they live happily ever after, but soon we could know more about how and when these lizards arrived on Catalina Island.